Meet Christa, 10,000 Villages Administrative Assistant.
My name is Christa Young. I'm the administrative assistant, so that's kind of it's a very broad job that I have. It's mostly things that are not critical to the store but need to be done, and I kind of take the load off the store manager, running errands, money to the bank, dealing with a few vendors in a few situations. So. Well, fair trade, a very simplified version of it when people ask me about it is just that it's the principle of fairness to the artisans who are making the merchandise. That, it's so common that any kind of supplier is just given the least possible amount of money. The Walmart principle, whatever, just squeeze it, down to nothing. And that's prevalent throughout most of the commerce throughout the world. Well, there's a better way to do things, and that is to treat people fairly for the products that they produce. So that's what fair trade is in essence to me, is just making it possible for the folks that are supplying these goods and the artisans who are making them to provide a marketplace for them to where they can receive a fair wage and a living wage. Well, I am a great reader. I love to, and I was just realizing this other day, I like to learn. I like to learn things, and I think that's why, one of the reasons I read, one of the reasons I love 10,000 Villages, one of the reasons that I think more active pursuits rather than, cooking or whatever, cooking, knitting, that sort of thing, have never interested me that much. I don't know that I have any particularly adventuresome or unusual hobbies or pursuits, but just to be involved in something that's purposeful and needed, like to be needed, do something that's worthwhile. We have a lovely little pet. We have a little miniature schnauzer that's, I've heard that dogs are kind of like toddlers. They have about that intelligence of a 2 or 3 year old, and I believe it. It's just a little member of the family, just a little doll. And I never had, many years I didn't have any pets. I just didn't have time when I worked, and my husband didn't like animals. But now that we're retired, we have more time to worry about things like that. So.